Hi, everyone. It's Jack Hadley with My Social Practice. How are you today? We're actually live streaming on Facebook. It's Monday, the 12th of March, and we're about 6 or 7 weeks out from the Dental Digital Marketing Conference in Las Vegas, Nevada at the end of April. You're seeing this either as one of our followers on Facebook, or perhaps you're seeing it because we're going to email this recording later to some of our registrants to kind of get you excited about some of the topics that we are going to be talking about at the conference. If you have not yet registered for the conference but have interest in what we're doing, very briefly, the Dental Digital Marketing Conference has one focus, and that is to help dental practices use digital marketing to grow their businesses. That's only one purpose in the conference. There's nothing clinical. There's nothing about management, practice management. It's all about digital marketing. And we've invited some of the very best companies and best thinkers and best marketers that we know to be at that conference. So it's not too late to sign up. We still have a few seats available, and you can learn more about the conference at dentalmarketingconference.com. That's dentalmarketingconference.com. So today I've got Rich Brock with me, and I've asked him to come in and spend a couple minutes with me. He's one of our premier sponsors at the event with Digital Signage ID. And been looking forward to visiting with you, Rich. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Jack. Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, great. So for those who may not be familiar with your company, Rich, take a minute or two. Tell us a little bit about you and your background, and a little bit about your company. And then from there, I'd like you to just frame up a little bit kind of the context in which you'll be, the things that you'll be speaking about in your presentation at the conference, and kind of how that ties into sort of the value promise of the conference, if you would, Rich.
Sure, absolutely. So again, as Jack said, my name is Rich Brock. I am the co-founder and COO of Digital Sign ID. We also go by the name of DSID. It's easier on the tongue. And I have a background in visual communication, motion picture production, and we've been in business for about 7 years now. My partner Brandon and I, we started the company back 7 years ago when we decided to launch a digital signage business specifically focused on the orthodontic and dental fields. That really is our core patient base. My partner's wife is a orthodontist, and we kind of just saw a need in that market for a digital marketing platform in the form of digital signage. So at its core, DSID provides patient engagement solutions through the use of digital signage and custom content creation. In more basic terms of what it actually is, it's a solid state computer that connects to the internet and TV, or multiple TVs, to play a custom presentation of dynamic content specific to the needs and offerings of a practice.
That's great. And one of the cool things about, I think about your company and your product, and I've mentioned this in a couple other interviews that I've done with some of our sponsors, is that the industry has been a little bit conditioned to believe that the way you grow a practice is simply to do one thing, and that's attract new patients. And one of the biggest themes of our conference has been for 4 years now is that absolutely, positively, that's an important component. And we're not saying attracting new patients is not important. But there are additional ways to grow practices through retention, less attrition in the practice, and through better education of the patients that you already have. There are so many patients that have unscheduled treatment and recommendations that just don't get followed through on. And anytime we can better educate patients, and I think your platform where you're developing letting the practice develop specific content to address the things that are important to that practice, it makes it becomes just a really great tool for growing the practice through some of these other methods. At least that's my view of it, Rich.
Yes, no, absolutely, Jack. We found that, as you said, it's more than just about finding new patients, retaining those patients, and finding ways to keep them returning to the practice. The more that they know about the practice and what's going on in the practice, about the staff members, about what contests and campaigns and promotions are going on, the greater their awareness is. They're going to be more likely to want to come back. They're going to be more likely to refer their friends and their family members because they have a better impression and understanding of what the practice is all about.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. New marketing, we talk about it, we term digital marketing as new marketing. And really so much of new marketing is about storytelling. It's not really about selling features.
mhm.
And your platform really allows for storytelling. I think that's one of its big advantages.
Absolutely. Digital signage is the most effective tool for increased in-office visibility and messaging. We're using dynamic content, motion graphics, real-time content, tapping into live integrations with Facebook and Instagram. So, when patients are in the office and they're able to see these things up on the TV screens, whether it's in the waiting room or the treatment areas, they are being delivered content and messages in a very subtle way that is still entertaining and fun. But as I said, it's giving them information that's going to be useful to them and relevant to them to help them want to be there and, like I said, refer friends and family.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a great premise, and it just really fits nicely with the conference objectives and the value promise at the conference, and that's why we're so excited to have you there this year. And for those who are going to be at the conference, Rich and his team will have a booth or table in the main ballroom where we'll be meeting. And so, in addition to hearing Rich speak to this topic, there will be opportunities to go visit with him and his team there at their little booth in the ballroom. So we're really looking forward to. You and I have never had a chance to actually meet face to face, even
Right.
though I've known of what you guys have been doing for quite some time. But I'll look forward to meeting you and seeing you in April. So,
Likewise.
well, thanks, Rich. I appreciate you spending time with me today. And again, as a reminder to those of you, first, tell everybody your website URL, Rich. So if they want to learn more right now, they can.
Sure. It's digitalsignid.com. That's digitalsignid.com, all one word.
Great. Digitalsignid.com. Great. And for those of you who maybe haven't registered for the conference yet, let me give you that URL again. It's dentalmarketingconference.com. And you can learn more about the conference and see if it's a good fit for your practice. And if so, come spend a couple of days with us in sunny, beautiful Las Vegas at the end of April. The event is at the Red Rock Hotel, which is just a gorgeous hotel off the strip. And it'll be a great event. So for those of you who've registered, we'll see you then. And those who haven't, come learn more about us. And thank you again, Rich, for spending time with me today. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Jack. Appreciate
Hey,
it.
talk to
Thanks.
you later.
You too. Bye-bye.